Biossance. I'm sure you've heard of it if you love skincare. It is the brand that really introduced me to Squalane. Not the first time I used Squalane, but the brand that solidified how much I love Squalane. So I'm gonna share my favorite products. If you're new to my channel, my name is Susan Yara. I have been in the beauty industry for 2 decades. I started as a beauty editor. I now have my own skincare line, and I talk about skincare here on my YouTube channel, Mixed Makeup, but I also love just a mix of beauty in general. So Biossance, this brand, honestly, it did 2 things for me. Biossance really secured the fact that I love Squalane. I love Squalane in a lot of my skincare products. It's an amazing ingredient, and it's not new to skincare at all. It's a lipid that we naturally produce in our skin, or that our skin recognizes as a lipid that we produce naturally, and it's the reason why skin loves it. Like, all skin types love Squalane. It's an ingredient that everybody can really benefit from as far as healing and strengthening the skin barrier, but also just helping to balance and nourish your skin and re-moisturize and hydrate it. So Squalane is one of my favorite ingredients, and it was Biossance that really put that spotlight on Squalane because it's their hero ingredient. If you don't know what Squalane is, it's a fat. Theirs is derived from sugarcane, and I think sometimes people confuse it. I saw like these viral videos going around on like Instagram and TikTok not too long ago where they're like, Squalane is taken from the fat of a shark and blah, blah, blah. And it's a completely different ingredient. Squalene is actually taken from, like the fat of a shark. You can also get it from other animal fat. It's something that we produce naturally in our skin, but Squalane can be derived from plants, from sugarcane specifically when it comes to Biossance products. So it's a vegan ingredient, and it is derived from sugarcane. So it's really nice and hydrating for your skin, and it's very, very nourishing. But it in no way has anything to do with sharks. If you look at all of their products, it has Squalane in the name. So no matter what kind of product it is, whether it's a cleanser or an exfoliator or a moisturizer, they have Squalane in the product. So you can always guarantee you're gonna get some Squalane in Biossance. I know that it brings that question from a lot of people where it's like, can you have too much of one ingredient? But Squalane is not one of those ingredients that you need to worry about. It's not the kind of active that's actually like exfoliating your skin or turning over skin cells. What it's doing is just nourishing your skin. So it's great in all of your skincare products. The other thing that Biossance really did for me, it was the skincare brand that I used probably the most during my first pregnancy. When you're pregnant, especially the first time around, you don't really know what to expect. You know that you're gonna get hit with this like surge of hormones, and your skin is potentially gonna change, and your hair is gonna change, and your body is very obviously going to change, but you're not prepared. It doesn't matter how many people will tell you, but you're not prepared for how your skin changes and what you're supposed to do about it, especially because you're being told that you're not allowed to use a lot of different ingredients. And these are ingredients that you're told you can use on an everyday basis when you're not pregnant or when you're not breastfeeding. But when you're pregnant and breastfeeding, you have to be super careful. You have to take every active ingredient out that could be harmful, potentially harmful to your baby and stuff. So you start to become very aware, and it starts to make you very paranoid, and it starts to also make you feel confused about what you're supposed to use. So Biossance was that brand that I really just kind of like went, whew, I just gravitated to. And if you've watched some of my old videos, you know that I am obsessed. Like, I have a real love for their Squalane plus Phyto-Retinol Serum. This is actually the first product I ever used that has bakuchiol in it as well. This is not a replacement for retinol. I want to be really clear about that because I want to like keep your expectations in the right place. When you're pregnant, you have to kick all of your retinoids out, right? If you're a fan of retinol the way I am, pregnancy is one of those times where you have to like come to this like, oh, you have to like accept that you can't use your retinol anymore, and you have to move to more gentle products. Bakuchiol has been dubbed kind of like a natural alternative to retinol. I do not think it comes close. But what it does do is it helps with anti-aging. It does make your skin look nicer. It does have a lot of antioxidants in it. And when you couple that with niacinamide, which you guys know is an ingredient that I am obsessed with as well, and some Squalane, this is a beautiful serum. When you are pregnant, this is a product that I recommend to everybody. You can use it morning and night because it's not a true retinol, it's bakuchiol and niacinamide. It works well and plays well with all of your other products, so you don't have to worry if you're, using other active ingredients, because you can use active ingredients like AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids, like lactic acid is really nice during pregnancy. Azelaic acid is a different type of acid that's just really nice for the skin while you're pregnant. I've actually been thinking I want to put together, like my dream pregnancy and breastfeeding skincare routine, and this product would absolutely be in there. It's a little hydrating as well, so it leaves your skin looking dewy. It helps to brighten your skin. It does help with some anti-aging. It's an overall just nice product that everyone can benefit from. And the best part about it is that it's very gentle. It plays well with all of your other products. All right, next up, you're always gonna find probably an exfoliator in my roundup list whenever I'm like, ooh, what do I like from a brand? I always gravitate to exfoliators, and I guess I'm always trying to find like, what are these exfoliating products that can be very gentle but very effective and not, strip your skin and make you feel like you're just damaging your skin. This is one of those products. This is the Squalane plus Glycolic Renewal Mask. This has a little bit of a physical exfoliation to it. It's very gentle. You barely feel that in the product. What I like about it is that it also has different AHAs. There's glycolic acid in it. It has malic acid in it. It has tartaric acid in it. And it also has licorice root, which is a very gentle ingredient that every skin tone and skin type can use for brightening their skin and to really help with that hyperpigmentation or with melasma. So again, this is the brand, like I said, that I feel like got me through my first pregnancy when I was really just like trying to figure out what it was I could use, but I was experiencing, all these new issues with my skin and stuff. So this was another product that I was using a lot during my pregnancy because it has ingredients that are very effective at brightening and exfoliating your skin. But it's also very gentle and it is pregnancy approved. So the way that this works, you can see like the texture is kind of like a thick mask, which I'm starting to realize maybe I have a type when it comes to a mask also, like exfoliating mask. What I tend to like is, something like this where it's a thicker consistency, you put it on, and the way I like to use this is I put it on my skin and I kind of like rub it gently around all over my face, and then I let it sit. That way all the like AHAs and stuff can go to work for a while, and then I rinse it off and my skin looks really, really beautiful. This one is gentle enough in my opinion to use a lot more often than some other exfoliating products like it. So I tend to use this one like once a week or so. It hasn't really been in the rotation for me lately. I brought this one back for this video, but when I was using this regularly, it was also in a tub. So they've changed it now to being in a tube, and I haven't used it since they put it in a tube, but when it was in a tub, I was using it like once or twice a week and my skin was really beautiful. And it was during pregnancy. So these were two of the products. 1, 2. There's gonna be a third product that I was using regularly while I was pregnant. That third product that was in my pregnancy routine, and still really, this one of all of those products makes it into my routine on a regular basis, is their Squalane plus Omega Repair Cream. You've heard me talk about this so many times. It's up there as one of my holy grail moisturizers. I love it. I know some people say that it has like kind of a funny scent to it. That's because it's fragrance free and that's what you get. So of course it has squalane in it because all of their products have squalane, and I love squalane, so that's number one. But it has omega fatty acids in it. And so, when you are trying to repair your skin barrier or to moisturize your skin, you really have to think about like the function of all these different fats in your skin, the lipids that are in your skin, and you have to replenish them. And that's one of the best things about moisturizer, and what makes moisturizer just such a necessary product in our skincare routines is that you're just trying to replenish those lipids that are in your skin naturally. And when you replenish them and you keep it balanced, then your skin is really healthy because you have a strong skin barrier. This is so beautiful for all skin types in my opinion. It does feel a little bit rich, but it never feels heavy. It also has acai berry sterols, which help to mimic that cholesterol that's in your skin. Cholesterol sounds like a scary word. I know that you probably tend to only hear it when, like somebody you love, like your dad or your husband or something, go in for their like physical and they're told like their cholesterol levels and stuff. Cholesterol is fat, right? So you again need to balance the fats in your skin, the natural lipids and fats in your skin. So I feel like this moisturizer just does a very good job of doing that. Every time I feel like my skin needs a little bit more to it, like I want to be a little bit more dewy and I want to have just that perfect amount of hydration and moisture for my skin, this is one of the moisturizers that I pull out. It's such a beautiful moisturizer. And then last of all of my favorite ingredients, I love moisturizers. And while this is not necessarily the moisturizer that I reach for, I really do love this one for people that have oily skin or normal skin or don't want a heavy moisturizer. This is their Squalane plus Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. So again, it has Squalane. You already know Squalane is my skin language. My love language, skin language. Anyway, but Squalane, and then it has probiotics in it. Probiotics are becoming more and more interesting to me because a brand reached out not too long ago and explained to me that it's not necessarily, you know, having probiotics to balance like the bacteria on your skin, which is what I was thinking was the true messaging that everybody was trying to sell me on with probiotics. But the more I learn about probiotics, the more I realize that it's just really nice to help strengthen your skin barrier. That's like the easiest way to explain it. That's what probiotics are really good for. So this is really good at helping to still strengthen your skin barrier without giving you too many of the fatty lipids in your skin, because again, it's all about balance. So if you already have oily skin or you have normal skin, you don't necessarily need a lot of lipids, and to restore all of those, you know, those lipids and fats in your skin, sometimes you just need a light moisturizer like this one. So I think they do a very good job of making this a very light but very nourishing gel moisturizer. It also has ginger root extract in it, which I think is a great ingredient. I actually love ginger root extract for when you have redness in your skin. So if you do tend to kind of get a little bit red or you feel like you get irritated pretty easily, ginger root extract will help with that. And then it also has red seaweed in here, which is also just a great ingredient to help nourish your skin. If your skin is just stressed, it has lots of minerals and vitamins that help to just nourish your skin and make it look better. So this is a nice gel moisturizer. I know that people on my team really love the texture of it too. I feel like if you're used to a gel moisturizer that almost feels like it's all gel, you have to get a little bit more used to the feeling of this one, because this feels more like a light moisturizer to me. So even though it says gel moisturizer, this is more of a lotion consistency to me instead of a gel, but that's why I like it so much. So those are my favorite products from Biossance. Tell me in the comments below which products you love from Biossance, or if you're gonna try any of these products out. If you have any questions, you can obviously ask me in the comments. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.